Hey, I'm Scott Allen Miller. This is Sheep Guarding Llama, and this is the video for Wednesday, January 29th, 2020. Let's go. All right. I need to just stop saying how busy I am. Got into my office, worked all day. Um, that's about it, right? Super busy, very, very exhausted. Um, and by evening, it actually kind of lightened up a little bit. I was able to get a little bit of time to kind of chill, and we were going to do D&D tonight, so I kind of stayed working because we were going to do D&D about 8:30. So I planned to just work straight through till 8:30 and kind of cut at an early 12-hour day. But Taylor wasn't able to make it over tonight, so Kat came over to just hang, and I was kind of like, by the time she got here, it was well after 8:30, and Taylor wasn't here. So being a person short on D&D and trying to start at 9 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock, pretty rough. So we were kind of like, how are we going to do this? And I'm like, I think, we should just hang out some, not try to push D&D when it doesn't really work. So Dominica and Kat mostly just hung out. And really, it's a good thing we didn't try to play because Kat was only here for an hour before she fell asleep and slept for 2 or 3 hours. And Paul was gone all evening. Not that he plays in D&D, so not important. But he did not have pool league last night like he normally does, so he went out to just shoot pool to get practice in tonight. And I've got this one hair. It's driving me crazy. I can see it in the video, and I can see it even when not in the video. I can just see it all around here, and that's driving me nuts. And so we watched a little bit of Letterkenny while Kat was here, but I also worked a bit. So I probably got 2 hours of extra work in while she was here, and then went to bed at a reasonable time, maybe 1, something like that. But only worked pretty lightly later tonight. So busy day, nothing really happening tonight. And the girls decided that they wanted to play video games tonight, so they weren't trying to hang out with us. They played Cuphead together, which has been great. First of all, that it's one of the hardest games out in recent memory from any platform, anybody, anywhere. That they play it and love it and are so good at it. I mean, it's still hard. They barely get anywhere, but they're really good at it considering. And they play it together as a team. It is so awesome. What a great find. I'm so glad that Liesel made the decision to buy that when it was on sale, because a co-op run and gun game like that is something that they've never played. It's got the most unbelievably awesome 1930s artwork and music. I mean, it is truly a work of art in a game format that I would never play. So they're getting exposed to all this like history and culture and art and music that I really like, while playing a cooperative, really extremely hard game. It's just great, and they're putting in so much time together. It's such great bonding time. This is one of those memories that they're going to have later. I guarantee that Liesel and Luciana someday are going to be telling their kids how they used to play Cuphead together, and it was just super hard, and they just love this time that they put in together, and it's just going to be one of those great things. So they did that most of the evening, and every so often they would come in to see if Kat would come in and watch them, and we're like, she'll come see it when she goes to leave, but she's asleep, and that didn't go over well. But eventually, she did go in and see it and was like, wow, that is an amazing game and really hard. Today we did get a hold. I told the story a week ago about how Liesel was approached to play in a weekend arcade esports kind of group, like a gaming group. And we got a hold of them and are starting to talk to them about doing that. So what a busy week. I'm also working on building a new community for veterinarians, but that is not up yet. I'm hoping to have that done tomorrow. We're so busy and things are going so well, but it feels like there's an entirely new project almost every day, and I'm being pulled in 100 directions trying to keep all these pokers going, but every new poker is like taking off, and I'm sure that's a mixed analogy, but it's just one major success after another and one new exciting thing, and like this is exactly how projects are supposed to go, and we're starting to have this ecosystem of people who can work on stuff. So I'm not alone. It's not like I'm the only one doing everything, but I'm still kind of a central cog that needs to make everything else move. But there's an awful lot moving, so that's been great. And I think I mentioned, so I'm recording this actually on Thursday, and I already recorded tomorrow's video. I sometimes record them in reverse just because it's easier. And I forgot to mention tomorrow that yesterday, so on Tuesday, we ordered new phones for the office here, for the home office. And the reason is Paul needs a new phone, and so I kind of need a new sidecar, but I can't get a sidecar with my current phone, but my current phone is perfect for Paul. So we're getting rid of Paul's phone. Paul's getting my phone, and I'm getting a new phone with a sidecar. This all makes perfect sense, and it allows everyone to get what they need with the minimal waste, because the phone he has is broken, right? So basically, we have to buy a phone for him. Just it's a shuffle, and it works perfectly. So on Thursday, tomorrow, I actually received my T46S Yealink phone with my matching sidecar, and it is absolutely amazing. I love it. It is on my desk already. I'm going to zip around and show you. I don't normally do this, and this is the silly thing to be so excited about, but this is my new phone. It is huge. It has 10 buttons over here and 20 here, and it does double screens. So I have 30 hotkeys available to me at any moment, and at a touch of a button, I can have another 30 for a separate screen, and it allows me to have the whole team on there. I can see with the green lights at any moment who's on and who's not, who's picked up a phone, whose phone is off the hook or offline. I can, at a single button, just call them and talk to them instantly, which is a big deal. I can go straight to my conference rooms, all kinds of stuff. And tomorrow will be Friday will be my first day working with it during the day, but it's going to make a big difference, because I spend a lot of time going, what's their extension, and are they on the phone? And currently I can only have like 7 or 8 people on my old phone that I can see, and I have to flip between screens to do it. So I can glance over and see what 4 people are doing, and then I have to hit a button and see what 4 other people are doing. And it's a very slow process. And I have 20 extensions that I can see. I don't have to flip, because everything I need fits on one screen almost perfectly. There's a couple extra spots, so I'm monitoring other rooms of the house just to see if we have a cordless that we can walk around with. If that gets picked up, I'll see that there. Or I can transfer a call to it, that kind of stuff. I wouldn't normally put the cordless on there, but I had a button free, so I used it. But I'm very excited to be able to use this tomorrow. It seems like such a silly thing, but it's going to actually make my life a lot better. So thank you for joining me. I will see everybody tomorrow.